Hello class, this is Coach Holmes and today we're going to be talking about deductive reasoning. Alright, now first off, what is deductive reasoning? It is a process of using facts definitions, etc. to form logical conclusions. So basically, it's taking facts and definitions and information and postulates and everything else and be able to put it all together to form a conclusion, to be able to say, well, because of this, this, and this, and this, we can say A, B, C, D. Okay? It's being able to take information and make a logical statement out of it and conclusion. Okay? Now, there's a little bit more to it, but it's just basically showing proofs. That's basically what the whole idea is. It's just proofs. Now, laws of detachment is simply this. If the hypothesis, which I'm just going to abbreviate it as HYP, is true, then the conclusion, which I'm labeling as CON, the conclusion is true. Okay? Now, law of syllogism. The law of syllogism says if P then Q and if Q then R, if both of these statements are true, then we can actually say if P then R. Okay? It's almost like a transitive property, where if it's almost kind of like a transitive property, you don't have to write this down, where it says if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. That's basically what it's saying. So the whole idea of that is by, if you're making logical statements like that, if you make a series of logical statements, then the first case is going to be true for the very last case. Okay? And again, it just allows us to have the process of proofs going. Okay? Because eventually we're going to talk about proofs and how to be able to find it. Okay? But the main thing is that we're going to talk about we're going to keep continuing with the law of detachment. Okay? So, if you get paid Friday, then you can pay the bill. Okay? Simple as that. If you get paid Friday, you can pay your own bills. Okay? Well, we want to determine if that conclusion is possible. Okay? So here's what happens. You get paid on Friday. Well, you get paid Friday, that means you pay a bill. Simple as that. As long as the hypothesis is true, then you guarantee the conclusion. Okay? If the hypothesis is true, which we know is true because we got paid on Friday, then the conclusion is we paid the bills. Simple as that. Now, here's the second one. If you pass all your classes, if you pass all the classes you have, then your parents will give you $20. Fair enough, right? Well, you get $20 from your parents. Did you pass all your classes? You would think so, but let's think about this real quick. What other ways could you get $20? Well, you can get $20 by doing the chores like washing dishes, mowing the lawn. Your parents may give you money to eat out with friends, whatever the case may be. So this is not conclusive. This is not conclusive. We can't be certain that you just got $20 because you passed all your classes. We can't be sure of that. That's not what the law of detachment says. However, on number 3, if the quadrilateral is a square, then it is a rectangle. Quadrilateral ABCD is a square. So, first off, again, is the hypothesis true? Well, the hypothesis says the quadrilateral is a square. And if it says quadrilateral ABCD is a square, then the hypothesis is true. So that means quadrilateral ABCD is a rectangle. Just as simple as that. Just as simple as that. So because we're given the hypothesis to be true, or we at least we're told that it happens to be true, then we got the conclusion to be true as well. And that's what the law of detachment tells us. So really, we're getting into the basics of proofs as far as the foundation of proofs and how we go about doing proofs. Okay? In order to get proofs, we do it through deductive reasoning. We do the law of attachment by saying, if we can at least prove the hypothesis, if we're given the hypothesis and work our way out, we can get the conclusion to be true. And the law of syllogism basically tells us if you have these series of if-then statements to be true, then the very first hypothesis is going to be true with the very last conclusion. Okay? And that's what deductive reasoning does for us. Thank you, and have a good day.